Welcome to Monday. Don't you just love a Monday? Right. So what I want to go through today is a little bit about design hacking. Now, design hacking is something that was brought to my attention in Funnel Hacking Live, which is pretty cool. And it's more or less an easy way for you to go out and get higher converting sales funnels, which, let's face it, is what we're all after. Now, if you combine funnel hacking along with chat ammo, then you're going to get an awful lot better results. I'm going to show you exactly how we go out and how we do it as a simple way of doing the whole thing. So I've got hair on me screen, which bugs the life out of us. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn on the live in case anybody has any questions, because let's face it, sometimes we do, and it's always nice when we get them. Right. Oh, God. Hang on. I'm going to get loads of messages as well at the same time. Didn't you just know it? Right. So what we're going to do with this funnel hacking, design hacking, is we're going to actually take a funnel that we already know is successful, and then we're going to replicate that funnel. All right. Now, this is only obviously a first step in amongst it. What we're actually then going to do is we're going to actually change the funnel around. So we're going to use a known formula that actually works. And then we're going to change it around to suit our particular products. So we've got a little slideshow here, because let's face it, we're always like a slideshow. So we can go through this slideshow and just show you exactly how we're going to go around and do this whole thing. So it's all about design hacking. And like I say, it was introduced by a lady called Catherine Jones, very, very successful funnel hacker. And she was live on stage at Funnel Hacking Live 2022. Right, and giving this whole demonstration. Now, she goes very, very deep into it. I'm not going to go as deep as Catherine, but I'm going to give you the whole meat and potatoes of the kind of thing. So what this basically is, it's how to design funnels that's going to actually convert. Right, I see so many people building funnels and they're just getting no conversions. People are coming into their funnels and bouncing straight away. And that means, obviously, if they're bouncing, you can't make any money, which is never a good thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to use funnel hacking and design hacking both together. Right, really important. If you use funnel hacking, use the principles that Russell Brunson teaches you, and then combine it with design hacking, you have just about an unbeatable funnel. Once you build a funnel like this, it's very, very difficult to actually knack up that funnel. I'm just going to turn that on full page so you'll hear a bit of a throwback. Right. So far, what happens is when you're on getting traffic and they're coming to your funnel, it takes less than a second for someone to bounce off that funnel. All right. So what we need to do is we need to create an impression straight away. Right. Now, the way we do that is obviously through design. If you've got a badly designed site, then what happens is people aren't really attracted to that site and don't want to go no further into it. So they kind of leave your site and leave you wondering where your money went, where'd your ad spend go, where'd all the time sending traffic to it go. Now, good design doesn't need to be an art. It can actually be a science, right? This is what Catherine was on teaching. And rather than you having to be some kind of genius where you need to be able to think of this beautiful arty site, then you don't actually need to do that. You can take pre-established sites and go through the whole lot, right? Now, a successful funnel doesn't have to be beautiful. A successful funnel means it's going to convert, right? It doesn't necessarily mean it's the most beautiful funnel you've ever seen in your life. I've seen so many beautiful funnels, gorgeous funnels. I've done a few myself. The funnels been stunning, been beautiful looking things, but they just haven't converted. They didn't have the necessary things to actually start going out there and being able to convert. So I couldn't get people straight on there. So what we want to do is we want to go out and first step is to recreate any funnel on the internet, right? So we want to do it exact step by step. On any funnel at all that we see, we want to be able to recreate it perfectly. Now, before I go on, this doesn't mean please don't do this. Don't go out and just hack somebody's funnel and put up their same funnel all over again, right? That's not what we're talking about. That's very, very immoral. And even though I'm about to show you something that's very, very similar, please don't do it and actually put that funnel out. Don't send traffic to somebody else's funnel. It's very bad, right? So what we want to do, once we've actually learned that particular principle, and what we can do is we can take that principle and then build our own funnels using those same principles of what they've already used, right? So we already know what's successful for them. So now we can go out and we can create those funnels exactly where we want them, right? So this is the one that I decided to have a look on. You might have seen this before, which is ClickFunnels. Right now, the reason why I picked on this particular funnel is because we know it's a very, very successful SaaS company. Now, ClickFunnels don't go out and they don't release bad funnels. They tend to have very, very high converting funnels. They run all of the tests and everything like split tests and all that sort of stuff. So we don't need to, right? So they've already done all the research. We can take that research and we can use that research on ours. So this is the one that I actually went out and went looking for. And what we done something kind of similar, right? Now it's only kind of similar because this one's built on Groove. Now I will be building one on ClickFunnels as well. Be exactly the same, but we will be changing around the certain things, right? So this is the kind of look. So I've got this one here, got the various different things, and this one right here. All right, now then, what we need to do is we need 3 different Chrome extensions. These Chrome extensions are going to help you do everything as far as design hacking's going, right? So these are really, really important extensions. Really simple for you to get, really simple for you to use. So first one is Color Picker, right? So it's Color Picker eyedropper. You can see it right there. It's a little sort of circle thing, and it's awesome. It will pick any color at all on any website and tell you that exact code of that color. So you can go out and you can use that and you can reproduce the exact colors. Next thing that we need is we need the ruler, right? So it's Page Ruler. This is for all of your spacings in amongst your sales funnels, right? So it's going to give you all of the various different spacings so that you can go out and you can recreate the exact same spacings and whatnot. Spacing is really important. Kind of pulls it all together at the end of it. And lastly, we need Font Ninja, right? Font Ninja will go out and it'll identify any fonts that is on any sales funnel that you're looking at, all right? So we've kind of got the whole thing. Now, let's just quickly share my screen. I'm going to go a little bit more into it, right? So please bear with us. This isn't going to be that complicated. Trust us, I don't do complicated. Right, so when we look at ClickFunnels, and the first thing we need to do, that's, I'll just show you these various different tools first because that one already popped up. So these tools here, as you can see, this will pick the number right here. So I click on that, it will come up and it'll give me that exact code. I can click on here, give us the code. I can go on the blacks, I can go on the blues, I can go anywhere I want and find all the various different colors. All right, let's just get rid of that one. Next, we have the ruler. So we can work out exactly what the gap is in between these two things. So the height is 87 pixels, right? Pretty awesome, yeah? So we can kind of work all that out as well. Finally, we have Fonts Ninja. So as soon as I scroll over, as you can see, this is Inter. It's a regular. The height's 105 pixels. The actual image size is 96 pixels. We have all of the information that we're ever going to need, right? So we can also download it, we can install it, we can do all that sort of thing, right? So it's pretty awesome stuff. Now, when we're actually looking at a funnel itself, the first thing that we need to look at is how many different columns we have in there, right? So when we're looking at this particular one, we have the column right here. So this is one column. Then we have 2 columns, right? So 1, 2, but this half column is put into 4, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go into Groove, and it's inactive because we're being offered for a little while. Yeah, back into it. Then what we're going to have is we're going to have the various different columns. So you're going to see the same sort of thing, right? In a similar sort. Mine's not exact because obviously I'm just doing it nice and quick. Once it loads, because we're having load speed again today, some strange reason. Right. Come on. Right, I know it's not on the main page, so I've actually made up a new page down here. Now, I've actually done this on a fair few book funnels and whatnot. We've actually funnel hacked Russell's book funnels because we know that they're very successful. Right, so as you can see, we've got the first page right here. Now, as you can see, I was in space the same. Now, what I could do is I could go in with a measuring tool, and I could go in and measure this bit, and go, right, okie dokie, so that's 14 pixels from the top. So we'll go in here, and we'll go click on this particular part right here. Remember, I'm going to go spacing. I'm going to go 14 pixels. All right. So 14. And there we go. We can also go in there and we can check what text he's using. Let's just turn that one off. And let's just go on to the text tool. And as we can see, we have Inter. Now, Groove doesn't have Inter, so we need to find something sort of similar to Inter. Right, now we've also got all these various what's included and things like this. And Groove also hasn't got this particular typeface right here. Right, this one is Kavit, I think. But as you can see, this is only one column, right? So we've got 2 columns, and then there's 4 sections in the 2 columns. So I've done 2 columns, and then I've dropped a 4-section bit in straight on here. Right, so we just drag and dropped those particular parts. I haven't spaced this out yet. Then we have one column, one column, one column, right? And then down here we have 3 columns, all right? So if we select those, 3 columns right here, again, just select it straight from this part, right? Straight into the 3 columns. And I put an extra little column there. I might get rid of that one. I'm not too sure on it. Now then, we need to space this bit out a touch. So we'll just go into the spacing. Just because that one's reaching the very top of it. Whoops, yeah, bugger. I didn't mean to select that bit right there. I want to select that. And let's just do a spacing. And it's just going to be marginal. I'm not even going to bother measuring that one. Whoops. Right, a little bit like that. Right, so now we've got nice little spacing going on there. We have the same background colour as what they've got, which we've got just via the picker. So we went in here, we chose the picker, and we clicked on the picker part, and then we copied over this number. Really simple. Now, actually, on this picker, what I should do, which I might as well do right now, is we might as well go for the whole thing. So I want it in the block, right? So let's just go in the block, background, boom, and we're going to go down here. I'm going to add this particular block color. If I select, right, so we'll select this block color, and we're going to go into here, and we're just going to paste this block color in. As you can see, we've been working on a couple of different things this morning, hence why I've got somebody else's email in there. Right, so the block color, let's just select that. We can also go in here and select the block on this part. Right, let's go to the background again. And this is how simple it actually is. So all we're doing, we're just following through. Right, okay, that one, the next one right here, we've already got that in the background. So next we've got these various different parts. All right, we've also got this bit right here, which I need to go sort out. Then we've also got world-beating technology. We have a couple of reviews there. And then what I've done is I've continued down on this site. As you can see, right, he's got 3 sections. We've got 3 sections. And we just kind of go the whole site. And right, then we're starting to change stuff. Now he's got a bit of a filter on here. We can use that, or we can just put a plain background if we prefer. But the important part is that I've dropped in 2 sections on the elements, right? So dropping 2 sections, I'm dropping 1 section, then dropping 2 sections on the elements, dropping another 1 section right here. Down here, we've got another 2 sections, right? Another 1 section, and we're just basically going through and we're following the way that the site works, right? We know that this site's actually converting because we know it's ClickFunnels, and because we know it's ClickFunnels, we know that these people love having sites that highly convert. So it means that we're not now going out and building blind sites, right? Now, this means, right, obviously I've shown you there that I'm copying ClickFunnels, right? But what we can do is we can go into Google to find the various different sort of sites. Oh, I didn't want that one. Hang on, we want share screen. So what we'd actually do, say for example, if you have an affiliate offer or you have your own product or something like this, all you do is you go into Google, right? So let's say you're into digital marketing, you're going to sell a course. You put best digital marketers, right? Best digital marketers in the world. And we're going to come up here, right? So we've got all these lot, virtual employee, but these are the ones that we're after, right? Top 15 digital marketers to follow, right? So Brian Dice, Neil Patel, Gary Vaynerchuk, all the rest of them. Now we can start diving down each of these particular people's funnels and whatnot, right? And we can find everything that they're doing. Now, once you've found everything that they're doing, you can then open up 4 to 10 different websites that they've got, the different sales funnels. And from here, what you can then do is you can see what matches between all of them, where they've got their headlines, what colors are they using, and you'll see a pattern emerging because everybody kind of does the same thing together, right? So what you actually get is you get the whole lot. So Gary Vaynerchuk's, right? So nearly always features a picture of the person. This Gary's obviously got an awful lot of stuff in here, an awful lot more stuff than what most people ever have, because he's got an awful lot of stuff he goes on with. Right, so we can keep on going down. We can see everything that's going on with these various different people. And it helps you no end doing all of this various different stuff. Because now you know what's successful. Now you know who's already doing what, right? If we've got the blog and podcast, somewhere will have a sales funnel in here, probably for one of his books, I would think. So we can go down there. We can find a sales funnel. and keep on going the whole lot. It's just going to take us to Amazon. We'll go through the whole lot and we can kind of recreate the exact funnel that we need to get us. As you can see there, there's a similarity straight away. We've got the same person. We've got them kind of spread out sort of across the whole page. So we've got a 2/3 page split. So it's 2 columns, 2/3 things. Unlock his ebook. So you can see this one's already got the thing. So this is going to be an email collection. So we collect the emails. Yes, I agree. Unlock the book. Right. So then you can see exactly how everybody else is working. So if you're doing something very similar, this means it's an awful lot easier for you to go out and actually start doing the exact same things, which means you can get an awful lot more conversion from your funnels. Now, of course, we're then going to add in chat ammo and go to buy my bait scruffy there. Then we're going to add in chat ammo. We're going to go to a whole new level of getting the correct email addresses and all that sort of thing. But this is just a simple way of going out and actually designing your sales funnels so they're actually going to start converting rather than you struggling away trying to find something that works. I've sat with a blank screen more times than anything else and just couldn't think of anything to actually go out and get my sales funnels to convert. This is the easiest, simplest way that I've found to do it. So guys, if you've liked this, please give it a thumbs up. If you're on my YouTube channel, give it a like on the YouTube channel, because the more likes we get, the more subscribers can see it. And also subscribe me to YouTube channel. It's Showmac Marketing in there. I always love new followers. And also give it a thumbs up on the group. And if you want to share this video, please feel free. Please use your affiliate links when you're on sharing it so you guys make some money off the videos. And hopefully speak to you soon. Cheers. Have a good day. Thanks.